Hey guys. Hello, hello. Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. Here we are. Here we are for another stream of Plane Shift. Let's go, boys. Let's go. We never stop. No, we never stop. We never stop because it's kind of fun, you know. It's kind of fun. We are, doing stuff that we never did before and learning new things and exploring new grounds and making the game better. Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, so is there a picture of the day? There is. Oh wow, a lot of people at work. Actually, the bracers were better in the old game. There were so many things better in the old game, you have no idea. But anyway. Okay, so I want to continue working on the drawings and sketches, right? So yesterday we did a bit of test and I was trying to understand how the system works and such, just to get a sense of this slate versus UMG, what should be done with one technology with the other, one to encapsulate the other, all of that. So I think I understood at least a bit of the basics. Now what I was trying to do now was to basically port what we had in the old game, right? So in the old game we had this object that was called sketch object, which was kind of a feather class. And actually, yeah, the feather class to other classes, in particular line, icon, and text, and Bezier, right? Bezier line. Actually, line and Bezier are separate classes, but I think it's fine because we can read them this way and then we can render them differently, right? But the idea is that this code allows us to basically load in the XML, right? And I don't know if the XML is really the best way to do it, because it may become fairly long text, right? Unless we compress it somehow, we zip it somehow, we binary serialize it somehow. But at the moment, I think that's the last of my problems, right? So I was looking at the old code and trying to understand what the old code was doing. And I think there were some assumptions that I don't know if I really like. So for example, there was this idea to draw a line between so the way the Bezier curve was expressed, right, was what the hell? Okay, because that's the way you do it, and then you add a. So the way the Bezier line was expressed in the old game was a starting point, an end point, and then the tangents, right? The tangents were basically other lines, like like so, right? Like other lines. They were basically working on top of the of each point, right? Of each point. I don't know exactly if this is correct, but anyway. Right. So but in addition to this, the old game had, for the one of you that remember it, in case you are a player of the old game, there was also a thinner line, right? A thinner line that was going from this point to this point. And this thinner line was basically used to move the object or to select the object, right? And while on one side I think is a nice idea, on the other side I don't think is really needed, because because I think, you know, when you select it, you can just click on any point, right? If you click on any point of the curve, right, you basically selected the curve, like in case you want to delete it, right? So you click on a point, you may even change color, right? And then you can click on delete if you want. But I think moving the wall line is not very useful, right? I mean, you can just move the points. And when you move the points, I think that the tangent should follow the point, right? In theory. Yeah, I would say so. Or not. I mean, it's the same. But yeah, so I investigated a bit that, and I think what I want to do, I want to port at least the code that is actually reading. And one thing I want to do is to check if we have... because there is another word that we used, which was sketch. Let me see if we have... Sketch, I think I didn't search it yesterday. Sketch. No. There is no sketch here. There is no sketch here, and I assume also there is no sketch here. No, it's only drawings. Okay. Fine. Yeah, but I think we can create a mission. I think we can call it sketch drawing, so we can find it, you know, in case we search one or the other word in the future. So we will call it sketch underscore drawing, and this will be probably one of many, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the yeah. So what I want to do, so what is the plan, right? The plan is to at least port the XML, you know, the XML reader, right? The XML reader for the following objects, right? We have a generic sketch object, and then inside of that there is line, not live, line, Bezier curve, icon, and text, right? Line, Bezier curve, icon, and text. So there are 4 objects plus one superclass, right? Yes. Icon, text, line, and basic curve. Yeah, exactly. So so obviously the old system was using a different XML reader, right? And then it was having this, so basically it was also able to draw itself. I don't know if at the end I want this structure to actually become a real widget object, right? Component. Probably in the future it will. So we could have the sketch line actually derived from sketch object, and sketch object being actually a widget, right? A slate widget, right? So we could do that in theory. Hello, Michael. Welcome back. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling better. I'm looking at this weekend really to remove the freaking ARM tutor. I mean, in theory, we could even do it now. I mean, we can do a test, right? I don't know if I want to do it though, but we could. I mean, I remove it obviously when I have to wash myself, right? So I remove it sometimes during the day, but it's temporary removal, like half an hour or so. I would like to do a session, but maybe let's hold today, and then tomorrow I will probably try to stay without for a few hours and see what happens. But in general, I'm feeling okay. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling fine. I think it's improving. Still painful a bit, but not much. Not much. I mean, a bit of pain, but not much. Yeah, so the question, I guess, is should this object be then derived from spline? But at the moment, I don't think I want to delve too much, right? So I think what I want to be able to do is to be able to read this thing, right? I want to be able to read this thing because I think that this format pretty much will stay. I think pretty much will stay, right? I can compress it, obviously, because at the moment it's an XML, it's very verbose, right? And we could compress it. Now, there is still a lot of numbers, right? So, in theory, maybe you can compress it like half of this. But yeah. So, I created a new class, which is called PS Sketch, right? And inside this new class, I want to put in pretty much all the old code. And from there, we will see what to cut down, right? I mean, obviously the draw will be completely different. The write XML will be completely different. The load will be kind of similar, right? Will be kind of similar. So I think we have to take pretty much... So there is this parse sketch, right? And this one is actually on the class. Yep. There is also parse limits, which I don't understand what is it. Parse limits. It's not very clear to me what is this. Parse limits. Handle message, parse limits, message limits, parse sketch, message sketch. Probably the limits are the surface, right? So is the size of the map. That is probably the case, but it's not very clear. Let's see if there is a comment anywhere. Parse limits, no, there is no comment, so we don't know what is it. I mean, we can read the code. is reading IC, is reading kind of an icon though. Got icon, got count, got read only. Limits. Limits. I don't know what limits is really. It seems that there is, maybe there is a limitation on the number of objects, I don't know. But I don't see limits in this file. Let me see if we have limits. No, it's not here. So let me see if in the database we have, anywhere the word limits. Oh wow, that's a long query. Yeah, it seems that we have it in some. But this may be, but these are not sketches, huh? Okay, so it seems not to be used. It seems not to be used, or yeah, I don't think it's used actually. Or maybe it was sent by the client separately, but I would say at this point we don't really care. So we don't need it. Let's say that this parse limits, we don't need it. Mouse up, mouse down, obviously these are completely different. Load sketch, save sketch, change sketch name. These are all stuff that we will have to do separately. Move object, remove selected, right? It is all stuff that we will move actually in the window. So I think that we don't need any of this. Add the text, right? It was all the management of the text. Key down. Yeah. Sorry, I have the chat closed. Hello, Hula. Hi, good evening to you. Okay, so basically we have to copy from I mean, in theory, from parse sketch, even if it's yeah, from parse sketch, because I think the parse sketch is then calling all the other functions based on yeah, exactly. So we need all of that, and then we need everything icon, everything text. Yeah, everyone has his own right XML. Everything line. So all of this, a lot of code, I know. It's a lot of code. But basically we need all of this. The is it will be very different. I think we will just delete it for now. Update position, I don't really know. I think that will be done differently. So the update position, we can probably avoid it. Yeah, exactly. All of this we can avoid. Okay, so all the update position we just avoid. Update position, update position, update position, update position is hit. Okay, let's get everything until here. Okay, and this will be a bit of a mess at the beginning because it's code from a completely different engine, right? So as you can imagine, okay, can I move my keyboard is not working anymore? What the hell? Hello? Uh-oh. What is going on? Ah, the sticky key. Ah! Wait, the sticky key entered for whatever reason. Wow, I clicked on apply, it seems that I...
Always scan this section.
What? What the hell? Okay. My PC decided to speak. Interesting. Yeah, so this will be PS Sketch. So basically everywhere we have a post sketch window, which is the old name, we will substitute it with PS Sketch, which is actually the new name. I don't know if there is any CS string, but if there is any CS string, it has to be changed to an F string, right? Which is the Unreal Engine one. CS string was the previous engine. Yeah, and here we will have a million errors, obviously. I mean, as expected. Also, all the error 2, right? All the error 2 needs to be moved. Actually, we have in the wiki we have code conversion guide that I used long time ago when I was converting, CS code conversion, right? And that is basically telling you how to convert the old to the new. So yeah, any error 3 becomes, yeah, I mean, this is it is obviously a bit painful to do, but yeah, we can basically substitute all these guys with this, and pretty much the same with error 3 in case there are. No, there are 0. Okay, we will go anyway line by line. So all the CSREF I documents, so all of this needs to become is the new XML stuff, right? So all the XML parsing is completely different. So any iDocument node becomes I mean, this will only make us slightly closer to the goal, but there is obviously a lot to do, right, to allow this. Yeah. We need the XML parser there. I did it, no? Yeah, you did it. Why you placed it twice? Why you placed it twice? It's okay. It should be probably when you recompile, it will take it. But anyway, at the moment, nothing is compiling. So, in theory, the sketch object has a reference to the parent window because it is capable of loading and. But I think we will have a separate thing that would just read the sketch object. So at the moment, I think I will just comment out anything that is parent window. Very simply. And then there are some simple stuff like this, like get string. I mean, this obviously is not meaningful anymore. I don't even know what is this. This is probably the name of the window, the name of the sketch. Or is the XML? I don't know what is that actually. Wow, get string is never called. Okay, so it's there but it's never used. What the? Probably was in the other parts of the code. String equal to icon. Okay, so it's basically the content. For some of them is the content. Yeah, for some of them is the content. Like the image name. For the text, yeah, it's the actual text. Yeah. For the, I don't know if it's valid also for the others. No, it's valid only for text and icon. It's only valid for text and icon, so we can probably mention it here. Right. So obviously all of this becomes an F string. Consider returning non-const. I don't want to change it. So why I should? Why I should? Sketch object. So this load for now will avoid the parent object, right? And then we will see. So let's not make things more complex than they already should be. So let's just avoid that. Yeah. So this one actually, so the icon seems to keep already the pointer to the actual image, right? I don't know if I want to do this. In theory, this would be a pointer to U image or something like that, right? But I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to keep it in this object. In theory, in this object, I just wanted to have the parsing, right? The parsing and nothing else. I think I will do a massive replace of this with f string and GG. Because I think anyway, yeah, that otherwise that is going to be annoying. And I think I will do exactly the same substitution here. I don't know if I want to keep the image as an image inside this object. Probably not. but I'm not 100% sure at the moment. Because I don't really know if this object will become actually a slate widget itself, right? That I don't know. Unfortunately, we have this parent thingy everywhere, right? We have this parent thingy everywhere, and it's kind of annoying. I think I should probably do a substitute. Yeah, I think it's easier if I just take this and I substitute it with this. I think will be way better. Okay, here there are 0 results. Nice. Why? It's impossible. I don't know. Ah, it's because it's the constructor, right? Yeah. And the parent in the parent, I think we can just remove it for now. Why didn't change it here? What is the difference? Pose sketch window parent. Why didn't it didn't change it here? Ah, because there was the space. Ah, fuck. There was the space. Still 0. What? No, I cannot do it again. Otherwise I will double substitute. No! Crap. I leave it commented because maybe we will do something with it. I don't know yet, right? I don't know yet. I don't know. Okay, so here we have defined pretty much everything. I don't. So what is doing here? Cannot resolve symbol P1 P1. Yes, Pico. Wait. No, this is what? Oi oi oi. Here we did a bit of a mess. Here we did a bit of a mess. Unfortunately, no. Because the massive substitution fucked up. Right? Yeah, the massive substitution fucked up a bit everything. Okay, so now that is without errors. So in theory, this thing will compile. Well, at least the header. Yeah, there are some problem stuff not initialized. We will fix that. But now, I mean, the header file is really nothing. The problem is obviously this guy, right? Hey, the problem is this guy. So we have a sketch parse sketch. So the sketch parse sketch. In this case, it was in theory all these functions we need all these functions, right? But I think those functions will be put in the actual window that we will create, not here. Para-pararam, pararararam. Para-para-pa-para-pa-para-pam. Okay, now if you ask me, do you remember how to do the XML parsing? No. Hello, dotted fish. Ah, winning, eh? You're close to 2000. 2000 is a good number. No, I don't remember, but in our project we have like 1,000,000 pieces where I did it, and also we have here, you know, all the examples, right? So we basically have two ways. We can read from file or we can read from buffer, right? And in this case we are reading from buffer because the XML is actually passed to us, right? So we can read we can use this, right? We can use this, and we're basically this XML string becomes our script, right? Now when we have the root node, then I think we were doing a check. Yeah, so it was to find a specific root node, yes. But in this case, I think he's doing what? Is yeah, I think all of this becomes nothing, right? Because these checks are already embedded into the Unreal Engine class, right? So my error one, I don't even have it, but anyway, my error 3, whatever it was, right? So it just becomes this. So it's a simple, right? And now I don't know actually if I have the CSRef. We have a CSRef I document, CSRef top node, right? So the top node, I'm just trying to see if I have any cheat sheets, right? But yeah, from the top node we can get the children nodes. In case we have to read a specific node, right? So this get node is this, right? This get node is this, yeah, exactly. So it is searching for pages. Did we add pages into that? I think we did. Creative type sketch, yeah, content, pages. So it is already inside content, right? Pages is the first tag. Yep. Exactly. So this becomes the top node. And why is complaining here about what? think there is a missing closing parenthesis somewhere. Okay, better. Back from 0. Yeah. Yeah, from 0 to 2000 is not bad, I would say. You can do an all-in, and you can be at 4000. Let me do a small slot just to say. Slots. Let me do a 51. 51 lost. What do you mean? It's beautiful. 2 plane shift with a heart in the middle is fantastic. By the way, do you know that I like StarCraft? StarCraft, the video game, right? And Hearthstone just released. Hearthstone, the card game, right? Just released a set of cards based on StarCraft, which is very, very nice. I really like that. And I had a lot of points. I had a lot of in-game coins available that I didn't use for a long time. And so I used them and I got the whole set. Which is very nice. I don't know why we have these 2 messages. One from Streamlabs and one from... maybe because one is the Streamlabs slots and the other one is the standard Twitch point slots, and they are both enabled, so you're basically playing twice. Yeah, that's possible actually. That's actually possible. Probably the slots are enabled in the standard Twitch page. Could be possible. Okay. So all the error ones we can actually substitute. Maybe we can just do it massively. Error 1. All the error 1. Okay, it was the last. It was the last one. Fantastic. Okay, so after this is doing find child node, right? Can we also do a mass substitution here or not? Get nodes, find child node, replace. Well, there are not really many. No, but it's different. I think the second one is different. I have to look at it. But anyway, there is the iterator, right? There is the iterator. So the iterator is done slightly differently. Attribute iterator becomes trf XML attribute. No, this is the attribute iterator. No, I want this iterator. Do we have it? We don't have it. But anyway, there is get children nodes, right? But there's a specific page. So basically what he's trying to do is trying to get all the pages, and for every page, now we only have one page, we know it, because I think we were not supporting multiple pages, right? But in theory, we can support multiple pages, in theory. So that is why here is doing a while, right? Is iterating. Or we just do get children nodes, which is probably the easiest. Ah, yes, we do it like this. Yeah, exactly. We do it like this. Is this one? Is this one? Is this one? Is this one? Is just that we check if the child is named Page, right? So this becomes on top node. This one becomes like this, and then Page. Right, because we want to read only when there is a page. And then, yeah, here the problem is, where is this while? Where is this while finishing? Because not this while, the previous while. It was this while, right? Yeah. So we need another, so here we need a closure, exactly. Here we need a closure. Okay, now it's back to what it was. Top, nope. We can call it page nodes, maybe. We can call it page node. Now this ethernext is useless, right? Because we already have our page node. So now everything that is node becomes page node, right? Okay. Okay. Now, I don't even know if we will use this, but this is basically reading the sides of the page, you see. There is the length, I don't know what is LTWH. Well, WH I guess is width and height, but L and T I have no idea. Left and top, yeah, left and top probably is the position inside another canvas, right? It could be the left and top. Yeah, I think it's left and top is a position inside another canvas, or is length and get actual height. So this will be completely different. You see there is a move to, so it's basically trying to translate, right? It's trying to translate the page into, I think we will not use this anymore. So basically what it's trying to do, if you have a drawing like this, you can position your sketch in the page. Now, the only thing that we may use it is if it's inside a book. Nah, but I think that inside a book, I mean, yeah, it would be nice, right? It would be nice to have a sketch inside a book, but I think it's miles away in my mind at the moment. So we will probably just comment this out, right? We can read the two variables. I think it's not a problem. We can read them just because, you know, they are there. Right, we can also call them left and top. And so let me just understand this get attribute value as int. What does it become? It becomes that mess. Oh my god. So get attribute value, so node get attribute value as int becomes this shit. Oh my. Oh my. What a lucky day. What a lucky day that we have to do this. And the same will be for top, right? But at the moment we are not gonna use this too, okay? We're not gonna use this too. In theory there was this move to, but move to obviously will work completely differently in our world. So even if I search move to here, which by the way doesn't even find interesting. He doesn't find it. Why? Move to. Maybe he's coming from a father class. Ah, yes, it was coming from from the widget class. So, okay, no, that's impossible. So. So let's say old code was positioning the sketch inside a page with coordinates, right? With coordinates, let's say left and top. But we don't do it anymore. Let's call it PS Legacy, right? So I leave it here just for a reminder, but we don't care about this. The second thing is the sides. Now the sides, we may be more interested in the sides, right? Because that's basically the sides of the sketch. I don't know if our sketch will vary in sides. I have to think about it. So if all the sketches are the same, or you can have a larger canvas, right? So there is W and height, right? Yeah. Exactly. So we can say again, PS Legacy, right? PS Legacy was defining the size of the window, what? Defining the size of the sketch. Fuck. The first time it never works. Defining the size of the sketch. Okay. I don't know why the first time you click on voice, it doesn't voice. So for now, we comment it out. We don't need it. Now here is reading some other weird stuff. He's reading what? He's reading L and Y. Yeah, but L is the same L as above, I guess. So why is reading it again? I don't know. Actual page width. There's also a Y. And he's reading again width and height. Ah, he's putting it here, so this is the same. I don't understand this why. Is this a mistake? I think it's a mistake. I think it was a T, but someone pressed on Y instead of pressing on T, so that thing never worked. But anyway, we never put it into a page, so there is a default frame, but this default frame I think is again something that comes from PS widget. So it is something that is of the old. So we can delete all this. It's basically useless. But we can keep track of the fact that we had these 4 attributes, right? They are still in the sketches. Okay, then this get nodes is probably only reading the it's reading all the children, right? So to read all the children, we just do get children nodes, right? Get children nodes, and get children nodes is returning what? Is returning a T array of F node. Yup. You see how easy it is with a cheat sheet? It's so good. And then I have to iterate this thing. We do this. Okay. We do this. Don't know exactly why we do this, but fine. And then this iterator becomes our iterator. No, I don't think so. Can we just do it normally? Can we just do it like this? Instead of going crazy and creating another iterator. Why I have to create another iterator? Yeah, exactly. Why cannot just why I cannot just do this, right? I cannot reuse page nodes because page nodes we use it there already. No. But it's the same. These are like let's call them like children nodes. Children nodes. Hopefully we don't have that anywhere else. Sorry, why was different between responses and page nodes? Huh? What? Wait a second. Page nodes, page nodes. Ah, because I changed it twice. Okay, because I changed it twice. But it was all the same. Yeah, it was all the same. It was all the same. It was all children nodes. Yeah. Okay, so we get our child node. Then we initialize a new sketch object, right? And then we get what? No, the get next is useless. Is already what we have above, right? Is already what we have above. So is our TMP. I don't know why here is calling it TMP, but anyway, it's calling it TMP. Now get value. Wait, get value becomes what? Get value becomes get tag if applied to an element. If applied to an element. I don't know what he's trying to get here, but it's get tag type. Ah, yes, he's trying to determine. He's trying to determine if the child is is a line, is whatever it is, right? So it can be icon, line, etc., right? So this is what he's trying to determine. So this is why I'm reading the tag. Now, are we under limitations? It seems we aren't, so break before we're going on, at least as part of the sketch is available. I really don't understand what this check limits is. Object list greater than prim count. What is this prim count? Prim count. I have no idea what is this. Who's loading this? Prim count. This was part of the limits, you know, when we said, oh, we don't need limits. Got max primitives count off. Okay. I see. Okay. So we have let me say there are few properties like primitives count and read only, right? They are used and we can put them here. So it is max number of objects this sketch may contain. And yeah, I would say that we need it, right? So we need, because we don't want people to add like 1000 objects. So I don't know, the primitive count could be, at the moment, could be like 40 or so, right? To keep it like a reasonable number, or even less, I don't know. 30, 40, I think is I don't know, to be decided, right? And it is this sketch read only, right? Because certain sketches you cannot modify. Okay, good. So now this object list, right? Object list is a list of all our sketches, of all our sketch objects. So yeah, object list, actually we need it. And in this case it was, yeah, exactly. In this case it was a PDEL array, but PDEL array in our world does not exist. It was basically a pointer, right? An array pointer. Was basically an array pointer. So if I search it, yeah, you see that parray is an array pointer. Yeah, exactly. So in our case becomes a tarray of sketch object pointer, right? That is what it is. And okay. This one would be num. Yeah. Are we under limitations? Yeah. I don't understand why this line happens before checking the limits, but fine. I mean, I think it's a bit misplaced actually. Including this one is a bit misplaced. Including this one is a bit misplaced. Right? I mean, I would check. Basically, what I'm saying is that I would check the limit as a first thing, right? Before doing anything, because if we are under limits, then why we have to do, right? Determine what type to create and create it. Yeah, you see that now it is more in line. So He's trying to understand if it's an IC, if it's a text, if it's a if it's a background. At the moment, background we are not using it, but it could be cool to have different backgrounds. Yeah, absolutely. Like if you buy a different parchment, you know, the parchment can have a different background, like a different grain for the paper. Yeah, that would be nice. Line or Bezier curve, right? Okay. Yeah, this get data safe should just be removed, because it was a way to just get the content of the string. And yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is fine. Then the user has to be aware that without looking into the error log, what? The user has to be aware of that without looking into the error log. So this is basically sending a message to the user that this catch has a problem, right? Yeah, this at the moment we cannot do in this example project, but we will do it in our real project. So let me do a kind of a to-do fix, whatever. UE to-do. Yeah. Okay. So we have to do that. But now we cannot do it because here we don't have a player in this sample project. We are working on a separate project. Okay. OBJ now loaded. Yeah, so this was passing in. This was passing in the window, but we remove it. Okay. On the sides, I think it was just a way to call the redraw, the on paint of the window, but we don't care. Okay, so this method should be working, right? This method should be able to read at least the basic information in XML of our content, right? And yeah, and we will try it later, but now every single piece has its own XML, right? So these were like inner classes. I don't really like inner classes too much, so I think I will remove. So wherever we see this, I think we will go. Oh wow. We will go this, right? And I think the same for line. It will become line, and the same for what is it? Text. I don't know how it's called. Sketch Bezier. Sketch Bezier. It becomes a Sketch Bezier. And then text. I think the text was at the beginning. Icon, text. So this is basically giving us a structure to do, right? What we will then have to do. But yeah, this thing will be a bit long, guys. Huh? So don't expect to see something tonight, right? So it's gonna take a bit of time, right? Because it's all the XML parsing. Then we have to put it into a window. So it's gonna take quite some time. But I think at the end. Yeah, the end it may work. Okay, so sketch icon, sketch icon. Yeah, the only problem here is this parent. You know what? I think I'm just going to remove it. Everywhere for now. Now I have to be a bit careful that actually. Okay. I think it's in a million other places, or no? No, it's not in a million other places. Okay, fine. Yeah, so now the question will be, right, because yeah, let me think about it, because this code was basically doing the thing, right? It was not just was just not loading, but was really visualizing it directly, right? So I mean, the load is loading, but then I don't even know if the load is loading. Completely useless function, by the way, calling init, but fine. Yeah, so here it was basically saving, right? So here it was basically saving the thing, but does it save? Yeah, it's putting on the object list. So basically the result, right? The result of this will be a list of objects, right? A list of objects with their X and Y properly parsed. And so I think we can completely avoid the visualization for now, right? I think the visualization we don't care. We're just gonna set these 3 variables and that's it. What is this? Set string s init s. Okay, because when if you change the name, if you change the icon, yeah, change the icon, yeah, I understand. Okay, fine. Ah, my neck. Ah, just a second. Ah, I need to stretch my neck. Yeah, one of the problems of keeping an ARM tutor is that you don't move much. I mean, you don't move at all. One of the 2 arms, right? So yeah, it's taking a toll on the neck as well. But fine. So sketch icon load, node get attribute value. We said that what? Get attribute value is what? Get attribute value is get attribute. If you want it as a string, do we want it as a string? Sketch icon I. Sketch icon I. I see. There is no icon here. There is, but I cannot see it. Where the hell is it? In theory, it is highlighted somewhere. I see. No, because it's Jenica. No, in this case, there is no icon. But it should be IC and then whatever. And then I should be the name of the icon. I don't know if he's Yeah, it's a string. It's a string. So let's say that if the icon is empty, obviously we have a problem because this is an icon, right? So if this is empty, we cannot proceed. And then we get this get value attribute. No, this get value attribute as int. We said that is this shit. Okay. So node, and we need x. Node, and we need x. And then node, and we need y. Okay. In the parent, as we said, we just remove from now. I don't know if I will regret removing the parent, but I mean, we can add it back in case. I mean, I would anyway keep. No, because I think I want to do it differently. So the current code was doing this, right? It was basically every object was responsible for drawing himself in the window, right? Which is kind of a nice concept, but this basically required every object to know the parent window and also to be able to draw on the parent window. While what I'm doing now, I'm removing the parent window because I want the object just to load the XML, pretty much. Being able to load from XML and write to XML. And then, you know, yeah, and the rest will be done by the window. So the window will then analyze the list of objects that we have and will generate the graph, right? Yeah, exactly. Here's what I'm thinking. So it's a bit different from what it was done, but the logic is similar. Didn't we say that we removed all get data safe, or did I? I don't know. I think I said yeah that we should remove them all. It doesn't find it as a full word or what? Okay. Now, this format does not exist in our world, right? This format is called fstring printf, right? Fstring print. What? Bro, what? Ah! Okay. Where, yeah, basically this is this. And this is this, and this is this. Okay. XML add, yeah. So basically this function is the one that is able to write to XML this particular icon, right? And I don't know if you want to compress it in the future, but for now, because it's a bit verbose, right? In theory, instead of IC, I could just have one, and I could have the X and Y. But anyway, it's fine. If we want to change the format, we can do it later on. At the moment, we have, you know, thousands of sketches in the database that we have to restore, and so we are working like the archaeologists, right? They want to try to find ancient objects underground. Pretty much the same what we are doing here. So we have a bunch of sketches created 20 years ago, and we are trying to draw them again. Draw them again, yeah. Somehow. Now the draw function is completely I think it's completely useless. Cool. So I think we can completely comment it out. I mean, we can leave it in because we may decide if the draw needs to do something specific, right? But it is where the parent comes into play, right? Because we may. But I think we will add one function, right? That is called draw sketch icon, draw blah 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 on the parent window, right? So I don't think I'm gonna do it like this. So for now, all the draw, right? All the draw, we are going to comment them out, and I think we can do even something more. We can just move them all in the same place and comment out the wall thing, right? Yeah, let me do this. I think it's easier. So all the draw functions, we are just going to move them down and pretty much delete them. Well, I don't know if really delete, but and there should be 4 of them, right? Yeah, and this is taking a lot of there is a lot of the yeah. And this is the last yeah, the Bezier curve definitely he has probably a very complex draw, but this we take it fully from Unreal, so okay. So I'm gonna take, I don't know if I really just want to delete it. Yeah, let's just delete it. I think I can still look at the old I can look at the old code if we need it, but I think it's just a waste if you want to leave it here, right? It's just a waste of text. Look at how complex that is. So I would just delete it. I think it's useless to keep it here. Now the is hit is probably very similar. But anyway, the is hit. So the is hit is basically the way we detect that that particular object has been clicked, right? So I think that also, well, this one we will need it somehow, right? We will need it, but I don't know if no, I will remove it. No, we can remove it. We can remove it. It's something I will do completely different. We only have to keep the load and the write XML. The rest we can delete, guys. And if you really want, we can get it from the old code. So I think it's useless to have a bunch of code that we have to comment out here, right, for nothing. So makes no sense. Let's just keep the load and the write, and that's good enough. Yeah, so we reduce this code a lot. Okay, let's just do the load and the write. I think is the right way at the moment. Okay, let's go. So can we do a substitute? No, because well, if it's node, well, in theory, yes. Wait, we could do a master substitute like this, right? So we take this and we substitute whenever there is this. We substitute it with this, right? Fuck, there are only two. It was the only place. No! Strange though, because there should be a million coordinates below, right? Anyway. So get attribute value, we understood it is just a string, and so we can do it this way. And here we should just say if is empty, right? If is empty, return false, because this is a mandatory field. Okay. Okay. This is also an attribute. Now PS string should be converted to F string everywhere. The color is uppercased. I don't know why, but it's uppercased. So let's do it. Let's do it as well. Is this inline or not? No, it's returning it. So we have to do call equal to that. Oh my god. Then what is happening here? Holy shit. What is doing here? While call I 0 val call 09. Holy shit. I think it is converting the color into something. Into an int. Huh? Then why we didn't write an int in the first place? Why? Ah, because we have the color in hexadecimal format. Okay. We have the color in hexadecimal format. Well, can I do this or no? With an F string? Yeah, I can. Then isn't working already? I think it may. I think it may work already. But I don't understand too much what we do here. How do we... What? Huh? How can we put 3 hexadecimals into an integer? And anyway, I think we can pass the color in this format to Unreal, right? I think Unreal understands this. So there is a function to create a linear color from I think there is. I think there is a linear color. Maybe we should just do that actually. Let me see if I do linear color. No, I mean linear color. F linear color. F, oh fuck. F linear color. Yeah, exactly. So F linear color, can it be initialized with something? Is a struct, yeah. Can I create it somehow? I can create it with an RGB. I can create it with an F color, or I can create it with a vector. I can create with a float 16. Oh shit! I cannot create it with an hexadecimal color. Well, we can create with an F color, but F color, I don't know what is it. F color. F color can be created with RGB, int32. Maybe anyways the int32. I think the int32 is what we get here, actually. Can this one also be created with an int32? Or is only color? Nah. This one cannot be created with an int32 for whatever reason. Strange though. But there is no strange because Unreal is doing it for sure. Yeah, exactly. Parse color. Init from string. Okay, GG. Easy. So F color is using, okay, with init from string is taking the, okay. So we can just do this. What? No, I need to do it this way. I cannot do it in one line. Oh shit! The string is expected to contain RGB. No! This is not what I wanted. This guy is cheating. This is not true. This is false. Oh my god. Can I just take the first two characters and convert them and that's it? from X. From X. Okay. This one is the one, I guess. Okay. So this color becomes an F color at this point, right? I think becomes an F color. This guy. I don't know if we have other. No, because it is inherited by everyone, so... Yeah, exactly. -1 by default equal drawing without colors. What do you mean without colors? How can you draw without colors? I mean, there is always a color. Or it's white or it's black, but... Drawing without colors, I mean, maybe he meant the default, right? But yeah, all this shit can go away. Because we just convert it that way, so... yeah. It is very nice, so easy. So this became an Unreal Engine color. Done. Write XML, escape XML. Yeah, the escape XML, actually we have a function in our project. Now, we don't have it here, but we have to do it. So I will have to remember this. This if color equal to -1, I think we will not... I mean, I think we have to give him a default color. I don't know, the default color will be black. Right? Yeah. I don't like this idea of drawing without colors. I don't know, it's just stupid. So... Is there a color black? Ah, nice. You can do it this way, so it's even more clear, right? I don't know why here we don't have any initializations of pretty much anything, right? Which is kind of annoying. It is incremented each frame when the object is selected to make it flash. That's a very nice idea, but I don't know if we can. On the on paint? Yeah, maybe. Making it flash is kind of cool. We can try to do that. Color set. I don't know what is this, but let's give him a default value anyway. Why did he so stupid? Okay. Why did it's 3 lines? Well, it's 3 lines because we had all the Doxygen documentation which was having some special characters there. This const is making me uncomfortable. Okay. Yeah, he's complaining about naming convention, but you know, naming convention we care so. So if color is black, right? So if color is black, we will just append as so append format doesn't really exist in Unreal. So we have to do a printf, right? Append format doesn't really exist. So yeah, we have to append an f string printf pretty much, right? We have to append a printf. We have to append because append is doing it in context. Yeah, append is doing it in context. So I don't know if there are other append format. No, there are not. Okay, fantastic. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, also get data. Get data was another way to get. Was another way to get a string, but okay, txt is basically our string at the moment, right? But we have to be sure that we are escaping it, right? So that is really important. Otherwise, we introduce a fairly big bug, right? We will do it. We will do it. Okay. I hope there is the opposite, right? There is a 2x. There is. Fantastic. I don't know if the 2x will include the... What? Will include the hashtag at the beginning or not? Okay, it doesn't. String. Okay, so that is fine. By the way, guys, if you have any questions on what I'm doing or if you want to interact, feel free to chat, right? So I'm a bit focused on this, but I'm really eager to speak with you. It's no issue at all. About anything you want to speak, so it's fine. Get word number. Get word number, actually we don't have. Points. Oh wow, a line could be more points. No, I don't think so. Sure, tonight is very quiet. Yeah, sometimes sometimes it's more quiet, sometimes it's less. So our line points, you see the line points on, no, S4 because it's x1, y1, x2, y2, right? These are the 4 coordinates. Yeah, exactly. So can we just parse token and it's 10 times easier than doing this shit? Yeah, exactly. No, sorry. PTS. No. You just need a separator. Separator will be space. Yeah. Now, if you get less than four numbers, it's really a problem, right? So if we get less than 4 numbers, basically the line is not defined. So we can do a check, but in theory it should never happen. Sorry, is tokens, not PTS. Dum 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 dum. We are talking about points. No Fanner, no Raonix, really quiet. Yeah, Raonix is usually very talkative, right? He speaks a lot. So if this happens, we have a problem. So we can print out something. I think we had a printout somewhere here. Yeah, this. Right. We can print out line as wrong definition in points. And we can print out the wall. We can print out the wall string, right? Which is PTS. Okay. Yeah, and we also exit because in this case, unfortunately, if we have the wrong number of points, then we just return false. Yeah, we return false and say GG. GG to the line. GG! Gamble 999. Ooh. You know that when you gamble, if you get 99 of 100 as a number, you get 3 times the points. 3 times the points, but no one ever did it, I think. I think no one ever did it, which is a bit weird, but no one, it seems that no one ever did it. Da-da-dam. Take this. Take this for 10 points. It's funny how it runs. Ouch! Critical! I did double critical! Oh my god, this is rigged. It is complete triple critical. Oh my god, it is completely rigged. Streamer wins by default, huh? Look at that. Triple critical hit. Oh my god. Wow, triple critical hit is insane. I mean, it was a long time I was not fighting, you know, and so probably my character really wanted to, you know, my character was continuously seeing people fighting And he was like, I want to fight as well, I want to fight as well, I have a sword, I have a sword, I want to fight as well. And he was never fighting. And so as soon as I started the fight, you know, he went crazy. Like he gave it all, he gave everything he could. Everything he could. Whatever. Ow. Bow, 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 bow. I don't know why we call it X, Y, and then X2, Y2 instead of X1, Y1, X2, Y2. But anyway, fine. We can live with that. Okay, so we are extracting the 4 tokens, right? Extracting the 4 tokens. The famous blood addiction of the tiger. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just do some slashing of the clothes. But yeah. I wanted to have like a transition of clothes in the middle of the screen, but like the clothes, you know, ripping through the screen, like that would have been nice. I have to pay one of the many fake nice girls that are following my, you know, that you are not a streamer, so probably you don't know, but there is this weird thing, right? I don't think I can show you because it's yeah, I can show you, I think. Yeah, so look at this, look at this. Look at this, look at this. So look at like in the last 2 streams, right? Bling, bling, bling. The last 2 streams, right? Whatever. Basically at every time I stream on my Twitter, right? There is like Stella Gaming liked your post, Isabella CTV and Terry whatever like your post, Ella like your post, right? Now if you click there in any of these things, they are always like the first one is this, right? First one is this. They are always nice girls, always. Right? This is the first one. Always. There is no one that is a normal girl, right? They don't exist. On the internet, they don't, I mean on the internet they not exist, right? The second one is this one, right? Second one is this, right? Second one is this. They are all liking my post, right? All liking my post. Third one, let's check the third one. Third one, maybe the third one looks normal. Well, yeah, it's probably normal, but it's not psychologically normal. But anyway, this, right? And so on. I can go on forever, right? So it's full. My page is full of that, right? It's full of this. So these are most likely fake accounts, right? Of people that are selling services. In fact, if you click on any of these profiles, they are actually all selling stuff. They are selling icons, images, you know, art in general, right? And others like transitions and things like that, right? So they are selling that all the time. and I'm like 90% positive that none of them looks like that, right? None of them looks like that. So it's probably like a Chinese company, you know, creating fake profiles and then having a bot spamming like buttons to every possible streamer, right? Trying just to get views and get clicks. And also maybe some of the streamer will commission some art because they are advertising like, I can make you the, you know, the stream layout or the stream transitions or things like that, right? Which I mean it would be okay if it would not be so blatantly fake, right? If I look as good as Plane Shift Tiger, I would have plenty of female on my ass when I go out in the world. The problem is that the tiger cannot go out of the screen because he's an avatar. I can try to dress like that, maybe. Maybe if I dress like that and go around, could be a good idea. Could be a good idea. Okay, so for the color, we just copy what we did before, right? We did this, and so we will do exactly the same. Not gonna think 1 second. But yeah, it's kind of funny anyway that you get all this, you know, this spam. The other day there was one that joined the stream. As soon as the stream was up, like 0.2 seconds, right? This profile joined. Obviously a nice girl, 24 years old, blonde, tall, you know, big boobs, you know, typical viewer of my stream, right? And she joined and say, hey, I'm following you, can you follow me back, right? I think you were here when that happened. And I said, oh, hello. What do you know about our project? And obviously, complete silence, right? Oh, hello. What? Complete silence. It was already gone, right? It was already disconnected. So it just spamming streams to get. To get clicks, right? It's very annoying, you know. It's very annoying because you cannot recognize anymore the real people from the fake people, and it's super annoying. And it will be more and more like this. There are already fake influencers that are, you know, not real people, and people follow them, but they are just AI, right? Just AI profiles. People follow them, people give them money, you know. They are fake profiles. Yeah, it's company for sure. The Discord anti-spam trend is actually people somewhere tracked to Pakistani company. Yeah, exactly. What I really dislike, because okay, that's one part of what I receive as spam. The other part is on Discord. People contacting me, right? You want to see one? I can show you one right now. Well, I blocked most of them, but yeah, they are removed. I mean, they usually these are accounts that get removed at a certain point. But let me see if I can find one. Because I delete the chat usually. I delete the chat. I don't have any at the moment, but anyway, it's the same thing, right? So you get a random message from a completely unknown person, but casual. I mean, you know, strangely enough, they have a server in common with you, right? I don't know, the Blender channels or whatever. Obviously, nice girl as a picture, And then he starts with, hello, how are you, right? So you say, hello, how are you? Okay, I'm good, how are you, blah, 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 right? And then she starts to sell you stuff, right? And obviously it's not a girl, is again a Chinese or Pakistani scammer, right? I'm not saying that all Chinese and all Pakistani are scammers, but there are a lot of them. I can tell you, really a lot. What do we have here? X, Y. Here we have 4 values. I think it's because the old Bezier curve actually only had 2 points with 2 tangents, right? Or not? 1 point with a tangent, another point with another tangent. Yeah, exactly. 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 So here we require a 6 format. So it's the same that we did here, pretty much. It's identical to this, right? With the difference that now is 6 instead of 4, but it's the same. Now x0, y0, x1, y1. Oh my god, that is weird. I don't understand what it's doing then. What is doing then here? Is setting it to PP, P01. What is this P01? Point 1 control, point 0 start point. Point 1 control point 1. Point 0. What the fuck? I don't understand this. I mean, I understand this, but I don't understand that. What is doing there? Huh? Point 0. Also start point. Okay, easy. Point 1. Control point 1. Is the tangent. Why is putting it in x2, y2? Obviously there is 0 explanation on this, huh? Yeah, obviously. 0 explanation. Sketch line. No, but we are not in the line here. Here we are in the... because the Bezier has 2 lines. Oh my god. The Bezier has 3 lines. 3 lines. What the hell is this? What the hell is that, boys? Can you decipher it? Can you decipher what is this thing? So in the old game, right, we had and this is the code of the old game, right? In the old game, why so big? So in the old game, we had a Bezier curve defined as 2 points and 2 control points. These are the control points. Basically, if you move this, the line will change, the curve will change, right? So in total is 1 point, 1 control point, another point, another control point, right? Which is exactly what I have here, and I was thinking, right, that this was the way, right? So point, tangent, you can call it tangent or control, right? Let's call it control, but it's the same. Point control, point 2, control 2, right? So why here we have this mess? What is that? So it's putting into P0, P1, 0, 1. Ah, so this line is this line. Oops. So this line is this line? Because it's doing basically from point 0 to control point. And then it's doing from point 0 to end point, which is this line. This is very weird. And then it's doing end point. Ah, okay, I understand. I understand. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Now, why is doing it this way? I have no idea. But anyway, I think I understand. Yeah, now I get it. Well, it's explained anyway, but it was confusing. It was confusing for a second. So the parent we just destroyed, right? The parent we just destroyed. Okay. Then we have the color. At the color we're gonna copy it 1 to 1 from here. Right? I want to spend a single second on it because we already fixed it. All of this, no. All of this, boom. Color. Easy. Report, block, delete, chat. Yeah, maybe. Especially with the broken paw, I trigger the care instinct in there. Yeah, exactly. Well, you can fake it. You can say, oh, I have a broken thingy. You can just buy the tutor. The tutor, if you get a very cheap one, is like 30 euro. I don't know if that's a good pickup technique, but maybe. You know, maybe it is. But then you have to invent a story on how you did it, right? Because she will ask what happened, right? How did you do that? So what would you answer? Fighting a crocodile? You will answer fighting a crocodile, huh? And you won? So the crocodile died, and you just got a arm issue. I'd say I hit my desk in frustration of losing gamble on a Twitch stream. Yeah, you can say that, but I don't know if that's gonna help. Really. I think that's, I don't know, maybe. But I think it's unlikely to help. Very unlikely to help. What is X? X implying unsigned. What do you mean unsigned? This is a string, like 100%. The color here is the X thing, you know? The color is this thing. Oh no. It's not hexadecimal? No, it is. Oh my god, is hexadecimal for lines and is integer for Bezier? What? No, it's impossible. No, it's hexadecimal. No, it's hexadecimal, I believe. I believe it's hexadecimal everywhere. Please, please, tell me it's hexadecimal everywhere. That we don't have two formats. Actually it looks, at least in this one. But anyway, we will use one format, okay? Okay. Oh my, did we do it all? That's incredible, boys. We did it all. So this means that now this thing can actually read an XML in theory. Do you want to test it? Yes, I want to test it. How do we test it? No idea. This is our project, so we have to initial. There is no main or anything, right? So this is our project. We can have because this thing I don't think is initialized because this is the module, right? This is the module. So how do I trigger this code? How do I trigger this code? Good question. I need a begin play. I need something, right? I need a game mode or something. I need a game mode. Okay, let's try to compile it and see what happens, first of all. I would say I broke it while snowboarding. Yeah, okay. I think that may work. Or you can keep it like this and say no, just I don't want to use it. I want to use only one end, and then when one is consumed, I want to use the other one. What? What was this equal to 0? I don't remember what was this equal to 0, but there was a thing. There was a thing in equal to 0 on virtual functions. What was that? But I think it was a long time ago. C++ virtual equal to 0. Pure virtual or abstract function requires to be overridden in a derivative class. But I don't think that this exists anymore. Yeah, it was that actually. I don't think it makes any sense anymore. Does he? No, I think we declare virtual and then we declare override, right? In case yeah, but it's still here. Wait. C++ pure virtual right? It's still like that? It's still like that. Okay, it's still like that. It looks like it's still like that. So why is complaining? No operator found which takes the right hand operand of type int. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Crazy? Virtual show blah blah equals 0. It doesn't read it, bro. It doesn't like it. Oh my god, it is Baldur's Gate music. Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate music. I was playing Baldur's Gate the other day. The Throne of Baal, the expansion. Sorry, why is breaking my balls like that? Breaking my balls because there is this thing, or what? Because there is a comment in it and it doesn't like it? Yes. I think so. Unbelievable. Because there is the comment in it? No, wait. It is complaining about color, though, huh? No, wait a second. I want to undo. I want to undo 1 second. Color equal to -1. No, color will be equal to f color black, we said, right? F color black. Yeah. And this would be the same for color underscore color, set color, f color, set color, f color. Okay. Does it like it this way? Yeah, he likes it. Int I. Good catch. We will move it to J. We will definitely use J. No! Okay. Good catch, my friend. Okay, how do we launch this thing? Because I want to launch it to see if he's at least reading one XML, right? Okay, it's complaining because yes, all these ones we didn't implement. Correct. We can remove them. You know what? We can remove them. We can draw. We can remove them. Wait. Draw. Yeah. I think we can remove it from. Yeah. And the same will be with is it. Yeah. We removed them all, boys. This ones we removed them all. Now, update position. I don't know exactly what the hell is that. I think update position was Because we don't have this as well, huh? No, we don't. Cannot instantiate abstract class. What the fuck? What do you mean? Because there is this update position which is fucking up things. Okay, let's comment it out a second. Because I think this was to update the position of the thing. Uh-oh. 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 Cannot instantiate abstract class. Cannot instantiate abstract class because this one you don't like it, or what? Yeah, in theory here, all these ones should be override. All the ones that you are overriding. What? No, I mean here. Right? Is there, right? All the ones that you are overriding in theory should have override to say that you are actually overriding it. So this is a cleaner, yeah, I wanted to see this thing run, but it's not. Sketch icon, wait, we still have this shit? Didn't I comment it out? Set string. Yeah, all these ones should be override. Override, all of them. Override. I don't know the distractor though. The distractor sounds a bit weird, but do you override the distract? I mean, the distract? I don't think so. Line icon text. All of them, basically all of them are not. It doesn't like any of these ones. Okay, let me try to understand why. So our sketch object is because this one is declaring these ones, and these ones then are required, right? Except this one, which is probably. And set string because it's already done. Okay, it's slightly better. Sketch line update position. Do we still have some update position that I didn't comment out? Yes. There is still one. We will see what to do with those functions. For now, we just want to load update position. We just want to load and write XML. This is what we want to do. In theory, it should all be override. I have to put it everywhere. Is freaking. I mean, it's a notation, right? But I think it's a good idea to have it because you're basically saying that you are overriding a father class, and I think it's a good idea to have it there, just for cleanness of notation. This class is a bit butchered. I mean, I mean, there is a lot. There's more commented than, but. Okay, it compiled. It compiled. It compiled. So now what happens? Now if I want to do what? I want to have it in the begin play, right? I would like to have it in oh, we will see. We will see if this song gets copyright strike. It's Throne and Liberty. I played quite a bit of Throne and Liberty, but then it just died. Just died. It happens. So should I create my own my own game mode or what? Let me just check one thing though, because I want to see let me see, what do we override here? We have the base game mode, right? The base game mode as init game. Yeah, for example. Yeah, for example. Base game mode, we could, yeah, base game mode. Base game mode. And then init game. So game mode, yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy. This guy, we will call it drawings. How is this project called? Drawing splines. Drawing game mode base. Whatever. Okay, we create this. And then we override the init, right? The same way. Okay, it's nicely completely empty. But we copy from our project, right? Which is this thing. We copy it from our project, we put it there, we instantiate it, and yeah. Let me just see that it's the same. Yeah, super game. Exactly. Fantastic. Okay, so here we can instantiate, right? We can instantiate our spline, no, our sketch object, right? Our sketch object. So which is called PS sketch. So we will create a PS sketch, right? New PS sketch. And then, yeah, it doesn't like it because we need to include it, but easy. Sorry, pointer. And then what do we do? So we have a parse sketch. In theory, this one could even be static or no. No, in reality no, because we need it to, yeah. So we have we have parse sketch. Now parse sketch, does it take a string? Yeah, it takes a string. Fantastic, absolutely genius. Okay, so in our game mode, we will do sketch, parse sketch, and then here we will paste this monster. Can I do it or no? I don't know. This, right? Boom. Well, actually, no, I cannot, because that is there is quotes everywhere. No. So how can I do this? I need to read it from a file or from something, or I have to escape every. I have to escape every quote. Like if I do /quote, does it work? Yes, it works. Oh my god! So I have to escape every quote. Are you serious? Just in the, well, because actually it will be read from database, right? But at the moment we don't have a database, right? We don't, in this project we don't have a database. We have nothing. So okay, so if I do this and I take this, now the only problem is that our parse sketch, I think, is starting from what? It's starting from content. Yeah, it's starting from content. So in theory we cannot have this. We need to have it from here down. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think this will work in any possible shape or form? I don't know. I mean, it's a very long line. It's complaining about something. Ah no, it's complaining because it's not like this. Okay. So now it's late. Fuck. I'm always like half an hour short. It's a curse. Gamble 9999. No, you lost it again. Hey, it happens. 35. You did 35. It's a curse. No. Okay, compiled, right? So in theory this thing should run. Now after this thing is run, so do we want to run it in debug? Yeah, we want to run it in debug. So, but do we run it in debug in the editor and then we play? Yeah, we run it in debug in the editor, and then we play the level. And in well, maybe it will even do the init before. I mean, while starting the editor, no? I don't know. But basically we want to print out, so the result of this will be that we want to print out how many objects, because you see this object list, right? This object list, okay, the editor started, so if I do play, didn't give a shit. Ah, because I didn't change the game mode. Wait, I didn't change the game mode. Project settings. Game mode, no. Default game mode, yeah. Drawings game mode, yeah. Now. Ha. Okay. So now he's trying to parse this mess. He's trying to parse this mess, boys. Can you believe it? Actually, the breakpoint is better if he's there. Okay, let's see what he's doing. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, he found the top node. Now he's searching pages. He found pages. He's reading inside pages. For every page that he found, it's searching a subnode page. Yup. He's reading the L. He's reading the T. Yup. L is what? Oh fuck, I cannot. Bro, why I cannot? I cannot because it's not assigned. What do you mean? I want to see it. No, I cannot believe it. He didn't declare it because when he compiled it, he didn't declare it because it was not used. But anyway, I think he's reading it, boys. I think he's reading it. He's reading it. Because you see, I have it here. I have it here. L page, tag page, you see attributes. L546, T231, right? L546, L546, T231. You see, he's reading it. He's reading it easy. So now. He's reading this. Okay, child, okay. Tag, okay, should I just let it go and see what happens? He's reading a Bezier. Good job. Load, yes, load it. Yeah, push it. Yeah. It's working, guys. Okay, let's go here and let's see how many objects we got. So when we arrive here, right? If I search object list, wow, 141. Holy shit! There are 141 objects. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Bezier curves. A million of text. Really a million of text, which was probably the frame. I think the guy did like a star all around the drawing. And then there are a bunch of lines, and yeah, it's working, guys. It's working. It's working. Nice. Okay, so what we did, well, we didn't do much, but basically we are able to read this shit, right? This mess here that is actually stored in our database in the format that the old game was writing these files. And we are able to read it into a logical structure, which includes a main sketch, right? And all the objects inside, including Bezier curves, text, icons, and lines. So the next step will be with this to at least visualize something, right? So basically here we will have to create one spline with this data, one line with this data, one text with this data, right? That is actually very cool. Nice. One step done towards the completion of this task. Okay, guys, I have to go because it's late, but it's pretty cool that this works. Tomorrow I will not be here because I will be GMing Dungeons and Dragons, Dragonlance. And yup, I will see you Saturday. I will see you Saturday, probably with two hands, okay? Because probably Saturday I will already try, probably also tomorrow, but I will see. I will probably try to remove the arm thingy and see how it goes, okay? So thank you for watching, and click a follow, please, on Twitch. Click a subscribe on YouTube, and if you want, you can also download our game and play it. You know, maybe you will find it interesting. I don't know. Look, there is a screenshot of the day. Yeah. See you. Take good care of the paw. Yeah, I will. You take care of yourself, Honor, okay? Remember, when you do stuff, think to me and think to what I would say. Remember. Bye.